Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Well, listen, we're trying to avoid all things must pass because we all need a fucking break, don't we? We need a break from that miserable, shitty ass, fucking fumbly, bumbly, cloudy music to get something clear and fucking sexy. And here we go. My mum called her a blooming old Jew, but she's a sexy young punk, and I would have done her up the arse any day. Oh, I would have done. Come on, you. It's all right. It's Hoomit. It's my cat, Hoomit. She don't come in here very often. But Mummy's at the beach today. Mummy's at the beach. Yep. Mummy's at the beach, and I'm not at the beach. Think we're alone now. We love that. Oh, by the way, Lady Colin Campbell. Exciting news tonight because Lady Colin Campbell. We're live, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Right. Lady Colin Campbell has just done another upload, and it's always good. It's always good fun. Here we go. We're going to go for some black music here, but we're not. We're not. Fuck it. No. I love Marvin Gaye, but because of this black thing at the moment, I say fuck it. No, bollocks to it all. I really hope that I am broadcasting as we speak because apparently 0 people are watching me. Come on in, Hoomit. Come under the quilt. We call it a quilt. So does Kate Bush. She calls it a quilt in the kick inside. Most of you people would call it a duvet. But back in the 70s, English people called the duvet a quilt. Remember that? Quilt. And you know where I come from, we don't call it milk, we call it milk. Milk. Hello, humans. Well, in a minute, I'm going to show you myself because I've got some exciting stuff to show you, and you're going to jump out of your skin. You will jump out of your skin when you see my unboxing. Will you see the unboxing though, or will you just see the box? The box. All right. Listen, I've got to find my blue grinder. Where's my blue grinder? Oh, it's Socrates. This is going to be a good show. Well, it's not going to be a good show because I can't find my blue grinder, which means I've got to chip up the grass a little bit bigger, which means a lot more is going to get wasted, which means we're all going to die unhappy, really. But yeah. You know, I think the thing that I've realised and understood most about this Bobby Whitlock situation is that, you know, a few good men are what we need to make a sensible change in the world. However, what happens if a few good men get fucking hoodwinked and turn out to be quite gullible? You know, this seems to be the thing about the third world. The third world see the white race as people they can just take off of. Oh, you know, let's not pay for it. They've just given us £20 billion to sort our country out. But fuck it. Let's get a stupid dictator in, buy a load of Mercedes, and then run off to France to spend all the money. Yeah. It's about time they held these countries accountable. If your evil dictator runs away with all the money, sorry, you don't get any more money. So choose your dictator as well. It's also logistical to me. Oh, well, it's about time there was 2 people watching. What about commenting, you nuggets? Hey, what about commenting? Here I am, putting myself out for you lot. I said I requested John Heaton. John Heaton didn't want to show up just because I'm working class. There's no need to be like that, John Heaton. We're of the same mindset, but I'm a little bit more cautious than you, that's all. Because I know rock and roll behaviour. I know the egos and I know how drugs affect your mind. And this is crack cocaine driven. This is my final analysis. That's a good word for you. But we're going to play good music. We're going to forget about Bobby and Coco and George and Olivia and Danny and Wanny and Shane Dwayne and Knucklebrain. What we're going to get, though, is we're going to get a beautiful array of goods to show you very shortly. So tell all your friends Tell all your friends. All right. Now, I don't know why Andrew Dixon's so popular at the moment because his show is a washout. Right? He's not telling you nothing. He's not telling you a damn thing. All he cares about is being Mr. Popular, Mr. fucking Blackpool Rock. Well, you're not, Andrew Dixon. You're getting things wrong now. And also, I've sussed you out. I've sussed you out. Yeah. And now I have sussed you out. Look out. Look out. Here we go. Now, can you listen to Kaiser Bill? Because I've actually got to go and empty my bowels from it. Please, is there only 2 people watching me? For fuck's sake. This is YouTube. It's a YouTube conspiracy, you fuckers. I'll put my clothes on in a minute and I'll come and speak to you face to face. And if you'd like to come up and join me, my dearest Coco, I'd like to talk to you. You know why? Hang on, I'm trying to paste this. You know why I'd like to meet you? Because I think you're a very slippery woman in the vagina region. I like that. Great song, wasn't it? Kaiser Bill's Batman. Kaiser Bill's Batman. All right, what we're going to have on now? Oh, Simon Smith and his amazing dancing bear. Listen, Melinda, I know you don't want to get involved with all this Bobby Whitlock. It's not girls' territory. It's not one for the girls. You know what? It's too much for a woman's tiny brain to understand Bobby Whitlock's situation here. But not for yours, Melinda, because I know that you're like my wife. You know, you're a thinking woman. A thinking woman and a sexy woman. Yes. But what I think you should have, get rid of Mazzy. You don't need him in your team. Fit to be tie-dyed is sound advice, sound advice. Andrew Dixon, sound advice, and you can trust him. You can trust him. And who else can you? Tim Allen. Tim Allen. Yeah. He might not be God's gift to women, but he knows his stuff. He's a handy bloke to have on your side. But my younger sister, she used to surround herself with gay blokes all the time, you know, because they were always fawning over her. There isn't no good record as good as this on All Things Must Pass. Would you agree with me? Is anybody going to talk to me? Are you receiving me? Coming fucking planet Uranus. Coming planet... Yeah. We got some good music going. And it's fucking brilliant to get away from All Things Must Pass just for 5 minutes. Oh, and let me just tell you, if you love the Beatles and you love all the Beatles stuff, if you don't want to listen to All Things Must Pass, some people are blissfully unaware about the drama going on at the moment. One of them happens to be It's a Beautiful Egg, who, instead of reviewing All Things Must Pass, has decided to show us her fridge magnet collection of Beatles stuff, which could be good. Well, oh, thank you, Chris. I see you've been all over the fucking place, all over the internet. Yeah, I see you and Marty McGrath and others, but I'm not going to mention their names just yet. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, do you know what? Some people though are sounding like me. One minute they're like totally against Bobby. Next minute they're right. You know, Bobby's biggest ally. It depends who you hate more during the day, doesn't it? I mean, it's easy to hate Bobby and Coco, but it's a lot fucking easier to hate George and Olivia and Danny. So, and you, they've got money, you know what I mean? Bobby, you know what, Bobby, I've been skint, I've been broke. I haven't been fucking bankrupt like you, though, but I have been broke. And you know what? I mean, when you're fucking down on your luck, nobody wants to fucking know you. And I know what that's like. It's shit. You got there from your own fucking purposes. I got there through my own purposes. Yeah, I was. I was selfish, greedy, too greedy. And that's what happened to me. I got greedy with drugs, greedy with women. And thank God I didn't have a gambling problem. That's all I can fucking say. But you did, and you're still getting greedy. And I know Coco's greedy for the goods. But keep off it. Fuck's sake, keep off crack cocaine. Yeah, well, this is it, Chris. I mean, you know, they are the new Osbournes without fucking subscribing to Netflix. You're getting the Osbournes unplugged without children, thank fuck. I mean, the Osborne kids are so fucking ugly anyway. I mean, at least Coco is kind of, like I said, she's a fluidy kind of woman. You could imagine her in the bedroom, couldn't you? Like she's all over the place. This is what rock stars like. They like bendy women, lubricated women, and that's you, Coco. You're a lubricated woman, and I know you are. Yeah, you're straining the spuds. I don't know if you are for Bobby though anymore, because I mean, like I said, he's like a fucking Model T Ford. You've got to crank up a little bit. But I bet you some of them boys down fucking Houston, Texas, that you go and watch all the time, I bet they're giving you some, aren't they? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I really like it when you boys come up and see me. Why don't we come and see me sometime? She sounds like Mae West, doesn't she? It's not the life of my men. It's the man in my life. No, it's not. It's not the man in my life. It's the life of my men. Yeah, I know all you kids at home were saying, "Who's Mae West?" But believe you me, she was the original big tits, strange looking woman. All right, we're gonna now listen. I have downloaded an album which is equal, if not much better, than fucking All Things Must Pass. Now you can disagree with me, but let's enjoy ourselves because I'll tell you. Uh-huh. Right, I'm looking. In a minute. Oh, well, no. What I've got to do is just got to press the. Please, I need letters. Lettuce. All right, now we got it. Okay, now you're going to enjoy this one. This is from 1990. I was going through a right strange patch in my life. I fluctuated between euphoria and extreme depression between 1989 to 1992. I suffered like that quite a lot due to a woman, and I'll talk about her at some point. I have already discussed her before, but I will get this off my chest because it's important for me. But anyway, here we go. This is the one I really fancied listening to. It's from a fantastic album, which doesn't get a lot of talk at the moment, but let's go for it. And the first person who can guess the name of the album, 10 out of 10, and you know about music too. But if only you could see them, you would know from their faces there were kings and queens, followed by princes and princesses. There were future power people throwing love to the loveless. Shining a light because they wanted it seen. Is that Mike down there? Hey, Mike, what the fuck's going on? Don't change your name again. Am I supposed to remember that? Or is it just a one-off name? No, the riders will not stop us, cause the only love they'll find is paradise. Don't you know that race is a minimum future kids got only let you know good. Besides you, Mick, have you seen Mayo making a real fool of himself over this All Things Must Pass? Oh, he's going down the toilet the same way as Andy One Leg and Mazzy. They'll be yesterday's men soon. Andrew Dixon, whatever he's doing right, he's not even a proper Beatles fan, but he's taken over. This is multinational corporate fucking arseholes. That's what it is. Dixon, you're a fraud. I'm watching you. It does. Well, he's cutting his own throat. He's cutting his own throat because he spent all that money on that fucking album. And he's also showed us something else. He knows nothing about music. If you can't hear that is the worst fucking piece of shit that ever got onto CD, then you're missing something big time. Like I said, my wife's at a beach party tonight. Well, so I think it's an indoor beach party. You've got all swanky things now in the world of the fucking legal department. Yeah, I don't want to get invited anyway. Dice. Great song, wasn't it? Here we go. Loneliness is the killer. Oh no, that is killer. You like this one though. I wonder if I've got a Alanis Morissette version of this. You should get the Yugoslavian copy. 2 CDs. It's worth $5,000. I was going to show you some bits and pieces. Well, like, stand by, everyone. I'm going to put my camera on. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. Other people walking through my head. One of them's got a gun, shoot the other one. Yet together they were friends at school. Miracles will happen as we speak. Hello, everybody. Look at this. I'm the Boston Red Sox. Hey, who are the Boston Red Sox? Are they football or cricket? See, I had my choice for my own personalised cup. Who did I choose? Matthew Street. I idolise the man, even though he gets it wrong. He's getting a bit snappy in his old age. Music nerd. There you go. Look, beautiful, beautiful. There you go. Wait. All right, now look at this. Look at this. I'm not down the beach today, so you can't see it. Well, hang on, hey, get off, get off, get off. Brother Brian's here. All right, look at this. Crazy, crazy. Hey, Brother Brian. Oh, look, we've got a special treat for you, Brother Brian. All right, Socrates, stop showing off. All right, enough of this, enough of this. Crazy. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Hello, Frederick. Listen, I've been on Team Whitlock, not Whitlock. Yeah, I've been on Team Whitlock for half of the week. But he's honestly, it's not so much him, I think it's Coco. You're going to lose me. You're going to lose me if you don't stick with the script, you lot. I'll give you some management. Fucking attack, 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 attack. Tora, Tora, Tora with these fucking wankers. They'll stamp on you if they can. They want every fucking penny for Crackerbox Palace. Now, we really enjoyed that, didn't we? Oh, I love that. Oh, here we are. Oh, here we go. We got this. This just came out of nowhere, by the way, but it's a classic. Hey, and we're trying to get away from all things. The miserableness of all things must pass. Let's enjoy ourselves. How about that? I don't care what they think about me. I don't care what yeah, Melinda, I don't care about anything else. I don't care what they think if you leave. No, hang on, now I got that wrong, didn't I? I'm gonna beg you to stay. I don't care if they start to avoid me. I don't care what they do. Well, you betcha, Brother Brian, you betcha. I don't care about it takes you away from all the stress of all things must pass, doesn't it? Because it's heavy going. It's heavy. Well, I better make another joint up then while I'm here. They tell me all about your heartbreak reputations. All right, everybody, listen. I know you're all enjoying that one, but listen, this one's even better. So check it out. Just give me 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You'll like this one, brother Brian. You will. In fact, you probably love this song. Let's put it on. All things must pass. That's what. Old Dominic, Tim Allen, he says all things must pass. Backs set. Backs set. All things must pass. Well, guitar historian is really worried about Bobby. He's been incredibly gullible about the whole business. He thinks that like people are out to kill him and stuff. But trouble is, he's like one of these Lord of the Ring type people. He thinks it's a big mysterious adventure, like The Hobbit. It's not. It's far more simple than that. Am I back? Sorry. So hang on, we don't want this. All right, on with the good music, eh? On with the good music. Let's just take a day off. Let's take a day off from fucking all things must pass. This is Bobby Whitlock's problem. You're back. Hey, my back, your back, hairy back. Listen, brother Brian, I've got a brilliant film for you to watch. It's called The Music of Chance. Check it out. It'll freak you. It'll freak you. Now, just for you people out there who want to be educated, this is called Diamonds by Jet Harris and Tony Meehan. Cliff Richards only had sex with a woman once in his life, and it was Jet Harris's wife, and he hated it. If you don't want to do sex with a woman, it just means you're queer. Well, it depends who you're looking at, though, doesn't it? I mean, there's some areas in England where the fucking animals look better than the women. I mean, Somerset, for example. I'd rather be fucking a sheep than somebody who lives around fucking Worcester. You know what I mean? You got the same shit in America, though, haven't you? By the way, that's not Ringo Starr playing drums here. No, that's someone who can play the drums. And someone that can play the fucking guitar as well. All right, okay. That's great, wasn't it? Okay. Joanna. We like this one, don't we? Oh, we love this, don't we? Who's that fucking poofter who's on there? Looks like Paul Gambaccini. The Waxed. I found out today he's a Jew, right? My wife's a Jew, right? And she already says she can't stand people like Mazzy. She says they're Jewish posers. They're posers. Better not say any more about that, actually. What a classic, eh? It's better than anything on All Things Must Pass. Bobby Whitlock or no? Can you hear it all right at home? I'm gonna do the best I can. Please that girl and be her only man. You see, she picks me up when I'm feeling low. Okay, you like that one, but here's one for you, Fred. You're gonna love this one. And if you say I don't like wet, 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 you're insulting my wife. Oh yeah, of course fucking AGK's taking a. Hang on a minute. Listen, AGK is a pathetic excuse for a human being. And if you're watching AGK, you probably are because you're a paranoid fucker. You shouldn't have taken all that bloody cocaine off of those fucking models' belly buttons because of your way of life. Us working class people, we don't like that. That's why we storm the castle with torches, because of this sort of behaviour. What did Marie Antoinette say? Let them eat cake, right? And that's what you're doing. You're abusing working class people, fucking Mexican girls, just barely over the age of fucking limit, and you're doing it with them because you've got fucking money, because your dad's got money. I think you're a cunt. You should pass it along, mate. You should pass it along. Listen, I want some fucking cheap hookers as well. Yeah, I agree. Now, listen, let's carry on with this. Let's enjoy the music, shall we? Please. I should call this Invisible Rays. I should call this Invisible Rays yoga class, where we can come down from the stress of this bloody week. Too much Beatles all the fucking time. I'd like just to have a week off of the Beatles. Have you ever known anything like it, though, in the last, 30 years? It's just relentless now, isn't it? Oh, well, we're not here to talk about him. I mean, I was watching a program about Nazis yesterday, and he's got all the traits of a typical Nazi. It's terrible. I was going to say, Mazzy and Waxed, look out if you see AGK, because he'll be coming for you, put you in a fucking sealed train. You know what I mean? Here we go. Now, can you just give me about 30 seconds to get a couple of good blasts out of this bifter whilst I catch my breath? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you want an Indian babe. They've got big wobbly butts. Hindu chick. And also you get if you feed them up well, they have tits like coconuts. It changes what you require. Very enjoyable record, that, wasn't it? The girls, they can't sing very well, but Phil Oakey is a very talented person. You see, that's when your cock rules your head, because he basically picked these two girls up because he thought they were dancing well at this shitty nightclub in Sheffield. And then he said, "Would you like to be backing singers as long as I can put my dick in your mouth?" You see, this is also this ruined Sly and the Family of Stone because he kept fucking all the girls who he said were going to be backing singers. So that when they tried to remaster it, it was a complete fiasco. Bit like All Things Must Pass. Just keep getting everybody in performing for free, and then cover it up later on. Yes, a big old con, but everyone was so high on drugs. I mean, that's got to come into consideration as well, Bobby. Come on. You know, you turned up. You turned up. You said that Eric Clapton was surprised to see you because I reckon he'd got too much heroin or cocaine or whatever. And he'd said, "Oh, Bobby, come down to England, come down to England." And then you got the money and you went down to England. And he was a bit like, "Oh, what do we do now?" You know, you'd sort of turned up uninvited. I did this myself at one point. I turned up to somebody told me to turn up to a wedding reception, and honestly, it was like Custer's last stand. No, you got to know when you are welcome or whether someone's just talking you pissed up. Anyway, let's get on with some more of these. You like this one? So it's for you, brother Brian. We are very short of tracks tonight, but we'll carry on with some good stuff. All right, here we go. Listen, you like this one? You like this one, brother Brian? Tony Fox, you like this? Ask the Family. I was saying this song is far more enjoyable than anything on All Things Must Pass, isn't it? Oh yeah, that was good, wasn't it? That was good. Ding, 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 ding.
For the path was deep and wide from footsteps leading to our cabin. Above the door that
Yeah, I see, Brian, that you've come back into fashion on Rachel's stream.
and late at night, a
But I think you should give. I think we should all give AGK a little bit of stick, because I hate people who are as weak as water, and that's you, fucking AGK. I'm gonna put a bit of metal in your back before I'm done, sunshine. You're weak as water. Daddy took to drinking. They up and ran away. Oh, Frankie Crisp. Are you dating now, Brian? Talking. To understand the things they say. All we really cared about was mama's chicken. What video? Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I will. What I'll do is I'm going to do some flash video rewinds. So some of the stuff that's been blocked, I'll tell you. A day, well, about 5 hours in advance, I'm going to put this one back up, so enjoy it for an hour or two, and then I'll take it back down again, make it private. But also, what I was thinking of doing, a private gentlemen's members club where we could all watch some of the most hideous talk, the most shocking videos you've ever seen in your life, the most diabolical talk that you've ever heard, the worst rohahas that a man has ever rohaed, right? And this can only be seen privately. But, you know, it's all about getting around to doing it, because I'm a one-man army. I'm a one-man army. Would you expect me to do? A lot of these people, Andrew Dixon's got management. I know that. Either that or he's got nothing better to do with his time. And I think the latter is true. He hasn't got anything better to do with his time. What he needs is a couple of fucking prostitutes moving in with him. You know what I mean? That'll keep him on his toes. He'll hate it. He would hate it. A couple of prostitutes in his house. Can you two please clean up after you? Because prostitutes always make a mess in the kitchen. Being tidy isn't what they do. Coco, you're a messy person in the kitchen. Anyway, come on, let's get some more music on. Oh, God's sakes, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Every time I fucking put that show on, they've got that bloody retard, James Winston, on there. And he's about as fucking interesting as, I don't know, watching the grass grow, I suppose. Or else The Waxed. And he's just like Gambo. Ooh, we hate Gambo. And he's Jewish as well. And also, they're all going, nye, 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 nye. Isn't it wonderful to be gay? And I say, keep over your channel and be gay. All right? Anyway, we're going to get some music on any minute now. Cheer things up. We're all going to be happy. Tragedy and Mystery. This is Bobby Whitlock's song. Brightly in the night. And you will see. Can I just say something? I mean, that's just a basic 80s track. It's better than anything on fucking All Things Must Pass, isn't it? Oh, Carry On China Crisis. There's no truth in what they say. Yeah, but she might have had a gel bra. You don't know. And then you will see. Have you all watched my earlier video? Let's see. Should we put a brand on again just for the hell of it? Now, these brands are out of date, so it might have been when I hated Bobby. I mean, we haven't got time for Richie Dolan at times like this. Here we go. John Winston fucking Halliday Christie. Have you ever seen that film, The House on Haunted Hill? It's on YouTube because it's like one of these no copyright films. And there's this bit where the maid comes out of fucking nowhere, and it's like James Winston's mum. No, I'm not taking the mickey. I'm not taking the mickey. Look, we've all got elderly parents, all right? We care about them. Just having a laugh, all right, all right. How's your love life at the moment, Brian? You getting it? Are you getting it, or you're paying for it, or you're doing it with fish? Anyway, come on, let's get on with the songs. Let's get on with the songs. I think because you're here, Brian, I think we should concentrate on some English music just to educate. Actually, these are American people who did a lot better in England because we didn't have a lot of black people in the 70s. And of course, my dad, he was obsessed with black women because there weren't enough of them in our town. I mean, it's different fucking kettle of fish now. You can't fucking move for black people now. But back in the day, they were highly sought after because of what the colonials said about them. You know, some of it's true. Oh, fun fact. They also appear on the film The French Connection. Another fun fact. Prince Charles had a boner for Sheila. And he proved it to her. Another fun fact. It's a beautiful song. When I see you again, when will we share precious moments? Will I have to wait forever? Will I have to suffer and cry? Night Brew classic. When will I see you again? When will our hearts beat together? Are we in love or just friends? Is this my beginning or is this the end? When will I see you again? When will I see you again? just making a joint up.
When will I see you again? Sweet, sweet love, when will I see you again? Come, when will I see you again? Tell me again, when will I see you again?
When will I see you again? Now listen, that's professional, that is, isn't it? I mean, that's all you want from a fucking record. Good singing, a good fucking instrumental backing in the background. None of that's fuzzy fucking. Let's all get drugged up and fucking get 20 people in the studio and not write their names down. I mean, this is the Beatles for you, isn't it? It's a complete fuck up. A complete fuck up. Anyway, let's find some more enjoyable music to take our mind off of All Things Must Pass, because it does get very stressful, doesn't it? All this bullshit. Oh no, yeah. Do you know he's fallen out of his fucking neighbour now because of that? That's because he wants to stick his beak into someone else's business. Now I'll tell you what, right? If somebody come knocking on my door and saying, "Listen, I don't like the smell of your fucking weed," I'd feel really fucking humiliated for starters. I'd feel like they were judging me as a subhuman, and I'd get quite cross about it. I mean, it doesn't happen, luckily. You know, sometimes people, you know, they know that you do stuff, and they say, "Oh, you're a druggie," and you think, "Oh, you're just a fucking stiff." Do you know what I mean? Some people don't understand that, but you know what I mean? When you go around and start like interfering with people just because of the smell coming out their house, what about if that bloke had a shitty arse and you said there's a terrible smell coming out your house, and you said that, and he said that's coming from my anus, and he wouldn't be very happy that you'd come around and start complaining about it, would he? It's like I said, if Indians are cooking fucking spicy curry and their house fucking stinks seriously of curry powder and shit like that, really strong spices, and it is overpowering if you're a Western and you go in their house, but it also stinks down the street. I love the smell of curry, but you know, it's overpowering. It's kind of like a chemical up your nose. Now that's worse actually, because I enjoy the smell of tobacco. I enjoy the smell of cigar smoke. I enjoy the smell of marijuana. Oh, I'm sorry, that's what I am. I was brought up in a house full of smoke because my dad was a selfish bastard. Anyway, come on, let's get some more music on. That was great. That song. Can we top it though? Can we top it? And I'm going to go for a wee wee. My wife's just got in touch with me, said she'd be back in an hour and a half, so it's all good fun. Because I ain't got to go to work tomorrow, I might just ask her if she'll join me in the boudoir for drinks. I mean, when I say drinks, she'll have an orange squash because she don't drink. She don't drink. And now you might think that's boring, but no, I'll tell you what, right? When a woman doesn't drink, don't try and give her a drink because they get pissed so quick, and it's horrible. It's horrible to look at. Oh yeah, I'm afraid of deleting all that. Oh, Sir Frankie Crisp. I've deleted it all so we can't hear it. I'm sorry. I'm not putting up with this shit on my fucking telephone. I'm sorry. Uh, well, you know, this is the dirty tricks, though. They'll keep it, you know, because if they want to pick you up on any other charge, because you look like a pervert, they'll pick you up because they say you've been smoking dope. Because I know a bloke who got picked up by the police for receiving a stolen chair. And I thought, no, he's been set up because what they've done is they've arrested him for a really minor crime, but he's done something that he's got away with. Oh, Sir Frankie Crisp. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh anyway, which way are we going? Which way? Should we have a sexy lady singing or should we have a sexy man singing? We're not going to have ELO because that's neither, is it? It's neither. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just see what comes up first. Man, woman, or group? Man, woman, or group? Um, well, we want to give something to Brother Brian to cheer him up. Um, but we want to try and give him some English music, which he might enjoy. Oh, you like this one? I think you'll like this one, Brother Brian. Now, listen to the words because I don't know if they mean anything, but I'm going to go for a quick wee wee.
Everything is wonderful. Being here is heavenly. Every single day she says everything is free. I used to be so careless, as if I couldn't care less. Did I have to make sense when I was Mary's babe? Suddenly the heavens rolled, suddenly the rain came down, suddenly was washed away. Mary that I knew. So when you find somebody, think of me and celebrate. I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's babe. So if I say, be the light of my life. If I say, leave a light on in heaven. Blessed is the one who shares power in your beauty, Mary. Blessed is the millionaire who shares your wedding day. So when you find somebody you think of me and celebrate. I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's babe.
Yeah.
So if I say,
Now, listen, Brother Brian out there. Now, I haven't heard. Well, I don't know if you know much about All Things Must Pass. To be honest with you, you don't look like a Derek and the Dominoes fan. I'm not sure if you like All Things Must Pass. All Things Must Pass. But but please do some research, make yourself useful, and tell the West Coast of America about Bobby Whitlock. He lives somewhere around there anyway. He lives in Texas, and that's the only place he can get any money from now. Well done, you. Well done, Tony Fox. Yeah, and so if you can find, oh, very good. Yeah. No, you're joking, aren't you? Uh, Una Stubbs. Oh no. Oh no, I'm really sad about that. Do you remember what was that program? My mum used to love that program where they used to do what was it with Lionel Blair? Lionel Blair was it? Give us a clue or something like that? I don't know. Oh, that's so sad. She was with old Cliff Richard, wasn't she? In Summer Holiday. Oh no. No. I mean, you don't think about these people, but when they're gone, you think, ugh, they're kind of sad. Oh, give us a clue. Yeah, it was give us a clue. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. See, I think my mum used to watch these type of TV programs, and she was a bit stage struck. You know, she always wanted us to be on these quiz shows. It wouldn't have worked though. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't have worked. But she was. You see, that's where my brother got he's starstruck as well. He's been in a couple of films and things and TV shows as extras. You know, the sort of nodding person in the background. Okay, let's have some more fun then, kids. Without All Things Must Pass, because it's bringing everyone down. Matthew Street, if you're here, relax. You're away from all the hassle at the moment. It just goes to show how Bobby is seeping through a fucking Beatles subconscious at the moment. I googled All Things Must Pass, and Bobby Whitlock was the third thing down. Yeah, and Andrew Dixon was the second one down. Do you think he's being paid by government? He fucking works for government, I know that much. Because he's really quick. He's quick with numbers and shit. Right, okay, let's get a couple more. Cats are fighting. Get a couple more. I know you're going to like this one, Bron, but you're not going to hear it. I just want it because it reminds me of the early 90s, so I'm going to just give it a couple of seconds. It's a bit cliche now, isn't it? But just for a second.
Say I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel.
Well, this is it. I mean, you can say what you want about Andrew Dixon, but as I said the other day, if I lost him as my next door neighbour, I'd be upset about it. He must be the ideal next door neighbour. Like I said, he knows you're smoking dope. He knows you're fucking prostitutes. But he doesn't peep his head over the fence. The worst you're going to get is if he sees you over the fence and he's doing his garden on a Sunday and you're having a quick word with him, you know, and he says, "Oh, so you had a bit of a party last night, you know, nice smells, very herbal, you know," and he's not going to make a fuss about it, but he's going to let you know that he knows that you're fucking doing it, you know, that he's not an idiot. And in a subtle way saying, you know, as long as you don't do it when the kids are around, I don't mind. But no, I'd never touch it myself. Of course he wouldn't. He's never fucking done drugs in his life, and that's why he don't understand about music. That's why Mayo don't understand about music, because they've never fucking done drugs. That's why I know why Bobby Whitlock is saying what he's saying, because he could. Now listen, I'm just going to give you this real basic record. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it very well, but it was done in 1965, and I was listening to it through the headphones earlier. And I was thinking, I can hear everything in this record and it sounds brilliant. The drums, the backing singers, the lead, the guitar, everything I can hear. Now, tell me if you can hear it all. Clear as fucking punch. This isn't remastered or nothing. It's just original. Right, shh, listen.
Little things that you do make me glad. I'm in love with you. Little things that you say make me glad that I feel this way. The way you smile, the way you hold my hand, and when I'm down, you always understand. You know I love those little things in my ear that you say when there's no one here. Little things that you do let me know that your love is true. When we walk, you like to hold my hand, and when we talk, you tell me I'm your man. You know I love those little things that I hear. The little things you whisper in my ear. I know there ain't nobody else like you. No one can do the little things you do. Little things that you do make me glad I'm in love with you. Little things that you say make me glad that I feel this way when we walk. You like to hold my hand, and when we talk, you tell me
Hey, Vinyl Dale.
I love those little things that I hear.
VD.
The little things you whisper in my ear. I know there ain't nobody else like you. No one can do the little things you do.
Great fun. Wasn't it great fun? Hey, no remastering necessary. This is what it's all fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. When I heard fucking Abbey Road, I knew they were taking the piss then. I really did. Forget all these fucking archives, all these remixes. If you can't deal with this shit in its original form, and by the way, that's the best place to look for it in its fucking original form, because it just seems to me like it's a capitalist thing where they're just trying to make this. I mean, this is proof positive, isn't it? This fucking remix from All Things Must Pass is proof positive that this is just there to fucking fuck everything up because it sounds terrible. And anybody that says otherwise is a loony. Right, okay, let's get some more sounds on. Hello, Vinyl Dale. Oh, yeah, we're going to do the Andrew Dixon's latest theme, World of Sport. Here we go. Whilst I make myself one up. Smashy and nicey. It don't take you lot very long in the gallery there to get wound up about music, man, does it? Listen, I don't know why, because I was watching it the last few 3 or 4 times I've been watching it. It's just been so dull. I mean, it's the same old weirdos on the show, and there's no need to even mention their names because you know who they are. And AGK will be back next week because he's got nowhere else to go. Now, AGK, you're a pervert and a Nazi. Tony Honey. Okay, so we'll just have two more tracks, and and because I haven't got many more tracks to play anyway. And Ethan, if you're out there, be not afraid. Be not afraid to make yourself known. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to judge you. This is a safe zone. I've told everybody it's a safe zone. It's a safe zone for Mr. Mayo if he needs to be here. You know what I mean? Nobody's denied access. Nobody. You think I'm some sort of a cruel bastard? Anyway, I'm going to give you a real soppy one, but especially for Brother Brian because I know he's a soppy old date. You know what? Let me just say something. AGK is just one of those people who naturally winds people up, isn't he? He's a spoilt bastard.
Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world few hearts survive.
Do you think Brother Brian's still here? Oh, goodbye, Brian. Didn't mean to scare you off. Maybe the songs made him a bit emotional and he's like had to go. There's no harm in that, Brother Brian. We all get emotional, baby. Don't we, Whitney? God bless you, Brian. God bless you. Now go. Go on, go. We belong. Right. What? Who are they on to? Brian. Yeah, they usually are. Yeah. I'm getting into this. It's really good. You remember 10 points for the film. What film was this from?
All we have is here and now. All our lives are there to find.
Yeah, Melinda, I bet you remember this one. Hey. We're going to get reported. Brian's gone. He couldn't handle the song. Now listen. I don't want to cut in on this, but I was just listening to this. Right, I'll be smoking a bit because I mean I've decided I'm not going in for the rest of the week. You know, that's it for me now. I'm exhausted as usual. My holiday's fucking on the ropes as we talk right now. All things must pass is fucking depressing me. I don't know what's going to happen with Bobby Whitlock next. I don't know if I've got to support him or whether I'm going to turn against him. You know what I mean? If Che Guevara had said, come on, tomorrow we're going to raid the fucking bank, and 20 people turned up, and then we all went charging forwards, and then Che Guevara says to you all of a sudden, go on everyone, forward. And then you realise that Che Guevara was charging backwards in the other direction. That's how I feel with Bobby Whitlock at the moment. I feel he's betraying us, especially the people who are making, think he's a rock god. And they do, some people. And I've even suggested you, and Tim Allen said, no, you're not worthy. But I said, is he worthy of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? You see, I brought that up. Maybe you will be in there one day. If they're going to put a load of these bloody hip hoppy shitty people in there. Why can't they put you in there? They put that fucking racist pinhead Lauren Hill in there. Why? Because it's crap rip-off music. Oh, here he is, Mr. Mayo. What's all this? The guitar guys videos too. No. Oh, maybe. No, because, listen. He's been in touch with Coco. I don't know if you saw his second video, but it was obvious that Coco had been in touch with him and she'd said this, that, and the other. But I think they're trying to bury it. I don't think they was aware that the internet can be a fast moving place and this thing has been taken down word for word on paper. That's his opinion, and I think it's freaked him out a little bit because having a grumble online thinking 20 odd people are watching is one thing, but when you think a million people have fucking watched you overnight, it is a bit freaky. Are we still talking about Mam's channel? I told you we're trying to get away from bad things. It's the beginning of my weekend. I'm trying to enjoy some good music. And believe you me, so remember when Plastic Ono Band was all the talk? And it was so nice just to hear Richie fucking Dolin talking about Red Rose Speedway. Not an album I wanted to listen to, but just a fucking break from the same bullshit tracks. Anyway, look, let's make out we're on holiday. Here we go.
Benny was a boy I met while walking home one day. He made me forget my marbles. He said he had another game to play. One thing led to another. Now what more can I say? Just one of the reasons why I got him by my side today. Was too good to be forgotten. Now what more can I say?
Too good to be forgotten. This is Coco and Bobby's song, the album, The Lovers.
You've been around for such a long time now. Maybe I could leave you, but I don't know how. And why should I be lonely every night?
Bonus point, Paul McCartney is in the video looking totally ridiculous.
When I can be with you, oh yes, you make it right, and I don't listen to the guys who say that you're bad for me, and I should turn you away, 'cause they don't know about us, and they never heard of us. I get a feeling when I look at you, wherever you go now, I wanna be there too. They say we're crazy, but I just don't care. And if they keep on talking, still they get nowhere. So I don't mind if they don't understand.
Oh my God, they'll be after me next. Yeah, did you hear what I said in my video earlier? I said, listen, now this is an Agatha Christie thing I'm doing here. I'm like Hercule Poirot or Miss Marple. Miss Marple, in fact, right? Now, my mum's Miss Marple, so I've got it from a good teacher. She wanted to bust all the black drug dealers in around the old people's home. I told her to leave it. But what was that? Yeah. Now I'm like Miss Marple because I've been watching carefully what's been going on. And now listen, I'm going to corner the guilty people like Colleen Rooney, right? I'm going to corner the guilty parties because now that I've got that little clip of what Bobby said, the real fiend is going to come out and tell me to take it down, whether that be Coco or whether that be the George Harrison fucking estate or Universal Music. We'll find out who gets in touch first. And I've got a good idea who's going to be in touch with me first. So make the most of it while it's up there because it is rare footage. Like I said, it's not going to get taken down naturally. It's going to be taken down because of request. Now, listen, this is going to be quite a scandalous thing to say, but what's his name? Guitar historian, right? Is really into Bobby Whitlock, and he's really pleased that the Whitlocks have acknowledged his channel in the last couple of days, and now he's well. I'm just going to say this: somebody very close to the Whitlocks, Coco Whitlock probably, right, has got in touch with him and said, yeah, they are leaning on us heavy, and we have had to take our videos down. Now I don't know whether all that's true, because I don't even know whether Universal or the Harrison estate would really care too much about it. It's not good publicity for them, but it is good publicity for Bobby Whitlock, because Bobby Whitlock is now known throughout the town. So in that case, you've won, Bobby, and you can make money out of this. But don't be, like I said, don't be a sour grapes, because, like I said, people won't like a moany old bitchy whingy. All right. Anything you get from now on is a bonus. Remember that. Anything. And don't let people drive the narrative here. This is your moment. Nobody else's. Bobby Whitlock's moment. You grab it and you direct it the way you want it to go. But go one way or the other way. Don't be like an Italian tank. You know what I mean? Because people don't like that. Okay, let's have one more record, maybe two. But you know, we're here to party and to make merry, and to try and get around all things must pass. So here we go. Let's have a good song to get our feet tapping. Get our feet tapping. Yeah. It's like I've only got 20 records on here. Okay. Maybe we'll go back to the 60s. Who knows? Maybe the 70s. Where are we going to stop? Okay, we've had that one. Not having that. No. Oh yeah, we like this. Joan Armatrading, even though she ruined Valerie Singleton's life by saying that she was a lesbian, and she's not. Valerie Singleton was a very passionate heterosexual woman, not fucking queer. Now this is better than anything on All Things Must Pass, isn't it? I'll tell you what, Bobby, if you'd played on this record, we'd have been able to fucking hear you. You took me dancing across the floor, cheek to cheek. You're being a bit vicious these days. Well, I can't call you that name. Fucking hell, Henry the Horse. Just going to call you Henry the Horse from now on. Well, he's come back as a new nasty piece of work. What's going on this time? Where have you been banned from to change your name this time? Is it Music Man again? Is it Music Man? Why can't I feel? Here, Mr. Mayor, what did you give Matthew Street the incorrect information for? He went right off the rails, and that bloke had said he didn't like the packaging. Didn't say, oh, he hates the album. It says it in my video. I've got it all up there. It's evidence. Watch my previous video, everybody. You'll see all of the writing that was up there. With friends, I still feel so insecure. Little darling, I believe you can help me a lot. Just take my hand and leave me where you will. No conversation, no way. Well, my wife's not due back for another half hour at least, so I'll have one more with ya. and that could be a couple more great tunes. Without the All Things Must Pass. Oh, as Tim Allen would say, all things must pass. Oh, that box set, it, don't you think, don't you think Coco sounds like Mae West? Oh, now listen. We've done this before. We did this before. I said to you, now listen, all the fucking saxophone in John Lennon, in Paul McCartney, in Ringo Starr, fucking George Harrison albums through the 70s, they meant nothing. Bland, shitty crap. Now listen to this solo. This is how sax should be played. And Coco, you can only dream of this. Oh, just to let you know, if you go backwards, because I think this video is going to be blocked or banned very quickly because of the music and copyright thing going on here. But if you go back a little way, right, you will see the I was live on TV showing off some wonderful Matthew Street merchandise. So although he's going a bit grumpy at the moment, he's a bit edgy, right? He's a bit edgy, right? Because it's because of this Bobby Whitlock stuff. You know, how do you keep out of it? Even if you want to, you can't. Andrew Dixon can't keep out of it, and because he won't take a side, he's annoying people. But Matthew Street trying to keep out of it, and I can't blame him. But like I said, people are getting on edge because of all this. And I just think it's because you can't, nobody actually wants to listen to My Sweet Lord. And I bet you no one's listened to it all the way through. I bet you get to Harry Krishna and you fast forward it, if not for you. Anyway, more music. Come on, we want good music. We've got good music. We go. It's a good one for the weekend. This is Bobby Whitlock.
I was traveling down the road, feeling hungry and cold. I saw signs saying food and drinks for everyone. So naturally, I thought I would take me a look inside. I saw so much food, there was water coming from my eyes. Yeah, there was ham and there was turkey, there was caviar, and long tall glasses with wine up to yar. And then somebody grabbed me, threw me out of my chair. Said before you can eat, you gotta dance like Fred Astaire. You know I can dance, you know I can dance. You know I can dance, you know I can dance, I can dance.
Yeah, all right, okay. Right. But will Bobby Whitlock be remembered 100 years from today? Or Coco Chanel?
I am a man of the road, a hobo by name. I don't seek entertainment, just poetry and game. But if it's all the same to you, then yes, I will try my hand. If you were as hungry as me, then I'll show you what I understand.
Pew. Oh, Skip. Yeah, glad someone recognised it. Classic.
Of course I can dance, of course I can dance. I'm sure I can dance, I'm sure I can dance, I can dance. I can dance. I really hit the floor. Oh, it feels good.
Pew.
I did a two-step, quick-step, and a passing over a little Victor Sylvester and a Rudy Valentino. You should have seen me moving right across the floor. Had me down my tuxedo, makes me I'm coming back for more. I can dance. Oh yes, I can dance.
Oh yeah. Bit of David Essex, King of the Gypsies. Good old pre-code Mick always starts off a religious debate. What matters at the end of the day, if you're fucking Christian, Protestant or Catholic, it is if you manage to get in through the pearly gates or if you fucking go to hell. And Bobby, will you go to hell? That's the question. Forget the materials of this world. Think about becoming a higher person in the next life. Now's your chance to redeem yourself in your Twilight Twiglet zone. Do you know? With your love light shining clearly, it's so good to have you near me. Here we go. Look, I'm not in a soppy mood tonight, but you know these tracks come up. You know, I don't know what they're doing on my fucking phone in the first place. It's an accident. I swear to God, it's an accident. I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. I had to come and get away from you. Boom, 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 boom. Now they've remastered this fucking song. It sounds dreadful now. No, not happy with that. Not happy with that. Happy with this though. Happy with this. Casey and the Sunshine. They like cocaine, didn't they? I like cocaine. We all like cocaine. No, we don't. Kids at home, don't do it. You'll waste a lot of money. And you'll go blind as well. Blinded by the light, that's what they say. And they want your love. I just like to make you my own man. You don't get this on John Heaton's channel, do you? Everybody looks and stares. I just like to make you my own. Guitar historian. Well, do you know what the sort of questions they give you these days though are so annoying? You know, they're more like Kenny Loggins questions. It's not going to be like how many number ones did the Beatles have in the UK, stuff like that. All right, we're just going to finish off with China crisis here because what every man needs is a golden handshake for every daughter. I'm still waiting for mine for my fucking Melanie. Yeah.